welcome back to Black Box Conversation, where we give you guidance and advice on issues and topics that you may be going through, dealing with. Y'all know how we rock. We got a special guest today. Miss Shannon, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? Everybody already know who you is, but for the people, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, hello everyone. How y'all doing? That's it.
All right. Look,
they know who I am.
We got some interesting questions for those that's in the chat. Y'all know how we interact. We love y'all comments. Please leave y'all comments and we'll go ahead and get y'all feedback. For those that's watching live, we ask that you go ahead and share the feed. We really appreciate your love and support. Now let's go ahead and hop right into this. First question, and we'll start with you, sister. Then we'll go to Miss Shannon, and then we'll come to me, okay?
All right.
So first question, should you tell your partner if you cheat on them?
No.
Hold on, we're going to get to you, Bubba. Go ahead.
I already knew what this was going to do. Okay. I go first, Mama, then it's you, then it's Chemist, okay? So I don't think you should be cheating. But if you do cheat, you need to assess the situation. Now, if you know you're going to have someone that's going to go upside your head, possibly physically hurt you, then absolutely not. And I don't know why you would cheat on them anyway. If it's something that you truly feel guilty of, or if it's something that you know that's going to get back to them so they're not looking dumb, and it's going to get back to them anyway, of course, you need to. I mean, if you was brave enough to cheat on them, you should be brave enough to stand on what you did. Be apologetic, but stand on what you did. And yeah, it does come with a consequence that you could possibly lose that person, but also what you did, you knew what could happen. So I think in those situations, yes. But if you with someone that's thrown off, you might want to, if you have to tell them, you might want to tell them from a distance. You might want to, get a restraining order or whatever in place, because emotions come with that, because somebody's been sharing their most intimate part of themselves with you, and they think that you're only with them for you to go do it and cheat on them, but yeah, I think it depends on the situation. Some situations you absolutely should not tell, but there are plenty of situations that you should.
Okay, Mama, what's your answer? Should you tell your partner if you cheat on them? Yay or nay?
First of all, my partner, I'm not going to be cheating on.
Okay.
And if I feel like I need to cheat, I'm a Gemini. Corey just said it. I'll tell my partner, look here, this ain't working. And I done already found somebody else. And if you're a little psycho, I'm not doing it in person. I'll tell him by phone. I'm just being honest. That's just me, though. I can't speak for everybody. But that's just me, because I don't do that cheating shit, because I believe what goes around comes around. So if I am going to be involved with somebody else, I'm definitely finna let go of what I got, because I'm just like that. I'll get mad and I'll tell it, like, look, I don't want you anyway. I already got somebody else. But like I said, if they psycho and I know it's something to expect, I'm not telling them in person. I'm going to tell them by phone. And hopefully I'll be in a whole nother town.
Okay. So me, myself, personally, I definitely agree with you. You shouldn't be in a relationship. Excuse me. You shouldn't be in a relationship in which you feel like you have to cheat. If that's the case, then you might as well not even be in a relationship. Why do that to the other person? Why do that to the significant other? If you're not serious about it, then just don't be in it in general, or go ahead and communicate that, hey, I'm not serious about this. My eyes are in some different directions. That way there won't be any confusion. But if you do step out, if that does happen, then I believe that every cause produces an effect. And I believe that you can't escape your karma. You can't escape your energy no matter what you do. So you might as well go ahead and be honest about the situation, because just keep in mind, what happens if you're not honest about it, but they still find out from someone else? What they gonna look like?
Hell gonna break loose.
What they gonna look like? So if you don't want to put yourself in an even more jeopardizing position, then go ahead and be honest and communicate that. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't agree and I don't condone cheating. I believe that if that thought does cross your mind, then that needs to be communicated to your partner. If you do feel like you need to step out, that needs to be communicated, because that's why they call them your partner. It's supposed to be two of y'all in a relationship. It's supposed to be two of y'all together. Not one person doing something and the other person know nothing about it, and the other person over here looking like a fool, smiling in front of the person that you done cheated on them with. I'm just smiling all in their face. So I just don't think that you play your partner like that. So me, myself personally, I don't condone cheating. If it does happen, I believe that communication is necessary. If that thought crosses your mind, I believe that communication is necessary. So the answer is, hell yeah, you should tell them. A lot of these people ain't gonna tell. A lot of people gonna say, I'm gonna take it to the grave. And that's exactly where you're gonna be. You're gonna
exactly. That's the situation.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly where you're gonna be, because some people, you gotta understand that you're dealing with people's emotions. A lot of people ain't got control of their emotions. And then when it comes to men, when a man realizes that you done stepped out, yeah, that's a totally different conversation for a totally different day. These women be getting hot grease. And okay, that's what my grandmama told me back in the day. I ain't gonna get onto all of that, but yeah.
Selena, do you mind sharing it to the group? I can't. You want to read the comments, Kimmis, or you want me to read them?
Let me see. Yeah, I can read them.
It starts with Selena. She says, mine is a Gemini too. And then she says, do unto others. This goes back to them choices people be making. Better choose wisely. Barbara says, raggedy Geminis.
Damn.
Excuse me, Barbara.
I'm a Gemini rising, man.
I'm appalled, Barbara. I am appalled.
Selena says, I don't cheat because there are consequences to that. The same hurt one dishes out. They need to be ready for it to come back to them. Exactly. Some instant karma.
Christina sent 100 stars.
For the stars.
Thank you, thank you.
Barbara said, I love you, mama.
After you made the comment about my horoscope sign, now you love me. You don't have no love for no Gemini. I love you too, Barbara.
All right. Y'all ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mama, we're going to start this one off with you. We're going to go to you, sister, and then we'll get back to me, okay? So the question is simple. Is it fair to break up with someone via text or social media? What do you think about that, Mama?
No, that's so immature and childish. Did you get together on social media?
They could have got together on Tinder or something, you know.
Nah, I ain't with all that. Cause you break up with me on social media, I'm coming for that ass. Believe that. Don't do me like that. Especially if I met your ass in person. You gonna break up with me on social media? I'm coming up in the wreck shop. I'm finna flip shit all upside down. That's that other Gemini. I try to keep her contained, but when you mess with her and bring her out, I ain't got no control over her. See, y'all getting the positive Gemini right now, but oh, that bitch is crazy.
But they said they got two sides. That's them twins. They got two sides, huh?
You can even stand on one side of the street and I'll stand on the other, break up with me. You break up with me on social media, oh, the whole world gonna know about it. Because I'm coming for you and I ain't quitting.
What about you, sister? What do you think?
You know, I'm a Taurus, so sometimes I can be hot-headed. And, you know, in relationships, sometimes you can break up every day.
That's true.
I've broken up with people through text messages, but I eventually call and have a conversation. My last relationship, I broke up through a text message, but then I called and finished venting, and afterwards I was cool. So if that person needs closure.
What about if you try to break up with somebody and they don't want to break?
I can hear you. Your phone is breaking up.
Mama, your phone is freezing on us.
Well, I don't know what she's saying, but I have enough respect for people to, I'll pick up the phone if they call. But if it's, usually if I break up with someone, it's been some build up, build up, build up until I can't take it no more. It's been a slow burn, and you know what you've done. I don't just break up with you on some petty stuff. It has to be that you've been doing wrong to me over time, and I just got tired of it, and that was the final straw. But I have enough maturity to, if that person wants to have a conversation, I will pick up the phone so they can have closure, so I don't have to worry about them coming and spazzing out on me, kicking my door in, sneaking in my window, coming to my job, all that extra stuff. So
There's a lot of extras, kicking your door in, kicking through
well,
your
I've been
window,
through it. Clearly, we all know I've been through it. So yeah,
ain't no nigga sneaking through your window and stuff.
Peeking through your windows.
I've been through it. Okay, so I prefer to give people their closure.
That's why
So
you said that restraining order earlier, huh?
So you knew not to tell me this shit, right?
Anyway, so I give people their closure they need. You know, like I think when you're in a relationship, especially over a certain amount of time, you might be on the phone arguing with that person and be like, I don't even want to be with you no more. Don't call me. You hang up and you block them, whatever. But y'all get back and start talking. So I think it happens all the time. But if y'all are actually in the final stages and it's for real this time, I think you deserve to let that person have closure and to be mature enough and pick up a phone and actually talk to that person. Because people start spazzing out. If they don't get that closure or they feel like they're not being emotionally heard, they're going to lose it. So that's my thought.
All right.
What you got to say, son? I love your advice. Thank you, Julie.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that communication needs to be had. I don't think that communication, especially, it just really depends on how long the relationship is, right? I mean, if y'all been together a week or something like that, it may be different. Send a little text out, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. But I'm a face-to-face type of person. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want no confusion. I understand that everybody has closure in different ways, and people are gonna take it however they want. But if I'm in a relationship with another person and it's just not working, then just on my end, I think that other person deserves a conversation. Hey, it's not working. This is why it's not going to work. There's no ill intent. I still wish you the best. You go your separate way. I'm going to go my separate way. We can both be adults about the situation. We're not little kids. You know what I'm saying? We're not in high school or anything of the sort. We grown. Now, what they do with that information is on them. And whatever they do with it is going to decide how I'm going to proceed to go forward. I'm not going to have nobody stalking me, picking at my nose, breathing, huffing and puffing like the big bad wolf. I'm not going to have none of that. That's too much. Look, I ain't got the time for it. I ain't got the patience for it. And I ain't got the energy to be able to deal with a depleting situation like that. And if I'm walking away from the situation, then it got to be depleting from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be draining. It obviously is not beneficial for me. But I do believe that communication is an important thing. I do believe that conversation needs to be had, whether it be face-to-face or over the phone. It doesn't have to be face-to-face. It could be a conversation that you have with that other individual over the phone, but a text, especially don't go to no social media. It's just a whole different animal. Like, and then how are you breaking up with the individual on social media? Are you sending them a direct message?
That's what I don't get.
Are you publicizing it for you and your friends?
Now, you know, if somebody was to break up
person to person, like face to face, I ain't with all that phone texting.
You know,
now I put some crazy ass shit on Facebook, but I've been doing that since I've been on Facebook. When it come down to relationship, nah, fuck all that. We need to be in person because I need to feel your energy.
Listen, I know.
We can't hear you, Mama. Your phone breaking up on us. Go ahead, sister.
Well, for me, Every time I want to say something, I hear.
What?
Your phone is breaking
you keep
up.
freezing, Corey.
No, you freezing, mama. Phone is breaking up on us.
And
Okay.
I'm sitting here thinking it's you.
Okay.
But did y'all hear me?
For me, I'm very like, I don't really explode with stuff like this. But if someone was to put a Facebook post and break up with me, that boo will come out.
That's a different.
No, you didn't.
That's another level.
That's probably the only time that a person will get a crazy reaction from me. If you go publicize, because I'm a very private person. First of all, I don't like people knowing my business. So if you go put a post up, and you break up with me via Facebook before I even know, the world know, oh, you that bull is coming. You gonna get a real bad side of me. But a text message, I charge that to the game. And on the phone, I charge that to the game. But if you publicize something, oh yeah.
Well, you know that's my daughter.
You better be ready. Let's see the comments. Selena says she was referring to her mom being a Gemini. Okay, so we got something in common. My mama's a Gemini, as you can see, a wild one.
Oh my God, now I gotta be wild.
Christina said, I don't believe in breaking up over
like
the internet. I don't believe in breaking up over the internet or text. So to me, we're still together until we talk in person.
That's that other side of that crazy Aquarius.
Oh my God, I can't laugh right now.
And I know she's serious about it too.
Oh my God.
So even if I did send a text,
I'm sorry, Christine, I wasn't expecting that.
Look, even if I did send a text, it ain't resonate. Nah, we still together, nigga. Until you see me in person.
Okay. Barbara said, my last relationship, I broke up via text. He showed up at my house and put his hands on me, which I knew would happen if I did it in person. So I think it depends on the situation.
I agree with you, Barbara.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
It's something
like
about his
Taurus. It's a psycho. If you know he's psycho and you know he's gonna try something, why would you want to go break up in person? See me,
yeah.
I'm a
and
fighter.
then get you a restraining order too. Get you a restraining order.
But I think it's something to do with Tauruses for some reason. That's the type of breakups that be happening. Like, I don't know if I attract crazy people or if I'm crazy. I don't know. But that's why.
Yeah, you attract them crazies. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's too much. You said nigga was breathing on your window, left his breath, fogged the thing up and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Christina said, I don't think there are certain situations where it's acceptable, like an abusive partner. She says she does think it. Yeah, like what Barbara said, if you know that person's crazy. Because sometimes you could say something, they might haul off and hit you.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. Y'all stay out of them relationships, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with the people on the other end? You know what I'm saying? But our physical well-being is the utmost important thing. And that's one of the times I agree. Break up via text. Get you a restraining order, do something like that. Because these niggas crazy. I don't know if it's something in their water. I don't know if it's in the food. It got to be because.
Let me tell you.
Just about to tell us. Go ahead. She put that head down. I know it's about to get serious.
Let me tell you. Most of the men that don't know how to like handle emotions well have like some type of traumatic experience with their mother. Whether their mother didn't love them, didn't show them affection. It always goes back to the mother. And she is the reason that man don't know how to handle emotions. So I always say, look at the relationship with the mom. How did the mom treat that child growing up? How does he react to anything about his mom? And that'll let you know how that man's going to treat.
Come on, Mercedes. Come on, Mercedes.
What mama got going on over there?
know, but let's get to the last one because I don't know who is you talking to
No,
a dog?
Mercedes,
I don't
this is
know.
not yours.
All right. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on a date, sister?
We're gonna go with my mama first. What's the most embarrassing thing?
Well, I started dating this new guy, Corey. You know Pat.
She put names up there.
Remember, I started dating Antonio, remember? And Pat comes on the fucking date. He's supposed to be my friend now. We broke up as friends. He come on the date and just straight up embarrassed. Why this nigga all up on you like that? And I'm like, you need to be quiet because he don't know nothing about you like that. So I was embarrassed because Tonio not knowing who Pat is. I'm knowing who Pat is. Pat's supposed to be my friend, and like he was taking digs at him. And I was so embarrassed, I just walked off and left them standing there talking. So my homegirl had to come outside. She's like, "Say, Shannon, they standing there talking. You better go back in there before they get to talking about." And then Tonio's gonna know exactly who Pat is. But he turned around and walked up on me, and I didn't even know. So he heard me talking about Pat.
Oh, you had it.
Lord have mercy. All I heard was, "You dirty bitch. Fuck you, Shannon." I was like, "Oh, where did you come from?" That's why I don't believe in it. But me and Pat weren't together. I just never told Tonio who Pat was. And so, like, every time we would go out, Pat's thing was he was protective of me. Because, like, when I first got with him, he knew the reason why I was divorced. And
what we call it.
But, like, he would, like I let him know that I just met this guy.
Mama, you froze, but that sounds like controlling of you.
That's what
don't sound like
I'm about to say. Protective and controlling is two different things.
It's two different things.
On the date.
Yeah, that's too much now.
You and this Wi-Fi got to go. Mama, you're frozen.
All right. What about you, sister?
Okay. So, is this a safe zone to be honest?
Safe zone. Safe zone. Just us and the people that gather around. Just us and our friends.
Okay.
Safe zone.
Just the world.
We gonna have to.
You froze.
We gonna. Yeah, you froze, Mama.
We on me now, Mama. Okay. So, judgment-free zone.
Judgment-free.
So I went on a date, right? And anybody know me, know when I step out, I try to show out. I'm dressed my best. Hair, nails, everything looks really good. Like, I try to look my best when I go out. So I got this, my body is looking good. I got this nice, tight dress on. I'm feeling myself. I'm taking my pictures for Snapchat and Facebook. So I go on a date, and we get some, some Creole food, right? Okay. Some people might not know this, but I don't have a gallbladder.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have a gallbladder, and I'm sitting there and we eating or whatever. So out of nowhere, like my whole stomach just turning knots. And it's bubbling so hard. And I'm trying to play it off. I'm trying to play it off. So I'm like, and he's trying to get all close and talking about, "Oh, you look so good." And I'm just like,
little did he know.
I'm like, do I make an excuse to go home, or do I go use the restroom and try to play it off or whatever? So I started like, I think my son is calling, and let me call and go check on my son. So I go in the restroom, but I'm in there for a little minute because my stomach is messed up. I don't know what they put in this food. Like, I'm usually able to eat greasy food. So I was in there about 15 minutes. So, like, it was like one of them ones where you want to get undressed. Like, my stomach is messed up, and he's real handsome. So I'm like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. So I'm in there for a little minute because,
Hello, you bring your little spray stuff.
I always keep deodorant and like little body spray. So
God.
it was like, I don't sit on toilets. Like, so I'm trying to hurry up because I put the toilet paper down and everything. So I'm in there for an extended amount of time. I finally come out. I go and refresh because I've been sweating a little bit. So I go wash my hands and everything. I stay in the restroom for a little bit after I spray because I don't know if the mist has got on me, but I want to be fresh when I come back out. So I go out there and he just like, so you okay? I was like, oh yeah, my son, he just had this, I had to make up this whole lie. And he's like, do you need to go home? I was like, you know what, I probably do. Because I didn't know if it was coming back. But yeah, that's really what happened. I never told him, but hey, that was probably the most embarrassing moment of my life, not just a date.
Yeah, I got you. Man, I don't really have any really embarrassing moments besides the time where the barber messed my haircut up or whatnot. And now, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm talking about, I didn't even have an edge up. I like had a half up. My shit was like, but I used to wear do-rags back in the day. I used to tie my stuff up so you couldn't see. You know what I'm saying? And I used to have my hat on with the do-rag and everything or whatnot. And then try to take my hat off. Goddamn do-rag came out with the hat. Came out with the hat. And look, I don't even recall the rest of that night. I think I had so many damn drinks after that, just trying to rekindle myself. Damn. You don't think a nigga got a receding hairline back here? Because my stuff was messed up. I'm like, to the point where I was trying to fight the barber. Like, I'm like, bro, what are you doing my hair on drugs?
Brother, stop it. I can't laugh right now.
I'm like, bro, what the hell, you cutting my hair on drugs or something? And then, you know, them barbers, he be thinking, he know he messed up, but he got me thinking I'm fly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I got you. Boy, as soon as I looked at that man, boy, I damn near snapped his spirit out of his body. I damn near snapped his spirit. I'm like, bro, I got a date. I tied that do-rag up. She ain't gonna see me tonight, boy. I put that green and yellow hat on. I go out, you hear me? I just take the hat off. The do-rag, I guess it wasn't on all the way. That I said, boy, that'll never happen again, boy.
No, he would have paid for my date that night.
Was you on a date, son?
Oh yeah. That was the last date I went on. Wasn't no dates after that. Was right there, man. Hey, now I'm a smooth talker, but I couldn't talk that one out.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't even have the words for it. I'm still trying to find myself. My hair was gone. How am I find myself? My hair gone. You know what I'm saying? I got half this hair on, and then all of this gone. I don't know what was going on with my edge up. I don't know what he was doing with that. Like it was trying to find itself. It was in a lost and found or something. But you know what? Yeah, I don't even want to recall those memories. How dare you ask these questions?
Well, that was a good conversation. That's funny. I needed that laugh, even though I could barely talk.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, that's all the questions we have for today. If anybody wants to submit a question,
Hey, Christina, don't be saying yikes like that.
If anyone wants to submit a question.
Yeah, those are moments that you don't forget. You hear me? Those are some moments that you don't forget. You think you fly. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I had the outfit on and everything. You hear? I'm talking about, I got my outfit on. I got my smell good cologne on. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. I'm like, as long as this do-rag don't come off, I'm good. Soon as that do-rag came off and my hair wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh,
what
man.
did you even say though? Like,
I didn't say shit. I just got up. What the hell you mean what I said? It ain't nothing for me to say. The hair said it all. It wasn't there no more. It was silent and I was silent. We were silent together.
What did she say?
You know how them eyes do this?
Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Do-rag
Yeah,
don't fail me now.
do-rag failed me.
That's what
Do-rag
Christina said. She said, do-rag don't fail me now.
Do-rag failed me. And look, the do-rag, man, that was my partner. You know what I'm saying? You know, when your hair ain't doing everything it's supposed to, slap that do-rag on. Boy, that joint came right off at the wrong time. It was at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, man, we might as well get on up out of here. Like, what'd you say? You walked to the bathroom, you was gone 45 minutes?
No, I was going for 15 minutes, but I played it off.
I just walked out.
Corey, you should have went home.
Oh no! When
I'm
he
sorry,
said, do you think you need to go home? I definitely say, yeah, I might need to just go home.
Yeah. But look, how dare y'all have me bring those memories back up? I'm trying to get over that. You know what I'm saying?
I just had to relive my memory. I just had to relive my memory.
We through. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. We through for the day. You hear me? We through for the day.
Okay, so if anybody has any questions, inbox me directly or inbox Chemist directly. Also, you can email us at the444cast@gmail.com. We'll be going live again on Wednesday. It's probably going to be from Chemist's page. We'll let y'all know the details later on as we figure that out. Just make sure y'all tune in at 6 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays, and we're moving to 3 p.m. on Sundays, right, Chemist?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so make sure y'all like, share, and comment anything. If you want to just comment on this video, a question or a topic you want us to go over, make sure y'all do that. We appreciate everyone for tuning in. We appreciate everybody from sneak watching, where you don't quite click the live. We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate everything.
Thank you, Mama, for joining us and giving us your Gemini side. It's always entertaining. And yeah, just hit us up. Once again, my name is Corey.
It's your boy Chemist.
And Mommy,
your girl Shannon.
And thank y'all for tuning in to Black Box Conversations. Y'all have a good evening.